Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Samantha and I go by @TheInnerEmpress here on YouTube. I know I've been away for some time now. Life is just getting crazy. I've been really busy and I've missed you guys a lot, so I'm very excited to get back on here to do another video for you. Today we are going to do a pick a card about what is coming next, what to expect next, what's coming next, anything you need to know in terms of the future, or the immediate future. So today we have 3 piles. We have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll insert an overhead shot, a photo of the 3 piles, and you guys can take a moment to meditate on them and go based on the number, your intuition, or the stone. So for pile number 1 on the left, we have this piece of petrified wood. It's very unique and I really do like it. So yes, petrified wood. Pile 2, we have, I believe this is red jasper. And then on the right, we have Dalmatian jasper. So, like I said, pile 1 on the left with the petrified wood. Pile 2 in the middle with the red jasper. And pile 3 on the right with the Dalmatian jasper. So take a moment, take 3 deep mindful breaths. Think about which pile resonates the most with you. You can pause the video if you would like. And when you guys are ready, you can select the timestamp down below corresponding to the number that you chose and go right ahead your reading. I will see you there. Hi pile 1, how are you? Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose pile 1 or this piece of petrified wood, then this is your reading. So we're going to get right into it with the tarot cards. We'll see what we have. And then I will pull some oracle cards as you see over here. And we will see what else Spirit has to tell us. I apologize for the angle. I'm still recording from my laptop. The angle's not the best, but I'm hoping to get this camera situation fixed soon so I can properly give you an overhead view of the cards and have it be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing for you guys. I also just don't have makeup on today. It was my first day of school teaching and I just don't feel like being on camera today, so that's also why we don't have our little cute setup, but that's okay. Thank you for always being patient and still supporting me no matter what the camera looks like. Alright, we're gonna get right into it. So starting off, we have the Hierophant, the 6 of Swords, definitely what's coming next, lessons, learning lessons, and moving on, the 2 of Cups, the 7 of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Wands. Yes, a lot of positive change coming. The 7 of Coins, the 8 of Cups in reverse, and 2 more. The 6 of Cups upright, beautiful energy, and the Page of Swords upright. Okay, so pile number 1, what is coming for you guys? What's coming next? Let's see. So, starting off with the Hierophant. Like I said, I do feel like we're learning lessons here. We are growing. Some of you guys could be going back to school. Some of you could be Taurus Virgo on the table. But I feel like we're learning lessons, or we've been learning lessons, and we're moving on from said lessons, okay? So I think that we've kind of grown up a little bit. We maybe have had some spiritual awakenings. We have gotten really in touch with our faith and religion, possibly. And from that, you guys were able to grow up in a way and, you know, go through some tough times, maybe some soul searching and learn new things, and you're able to take that knowledge and move forward with it. So that is a semi-past, but also kind of what's coming next. I think you guys are continuously going to be learning and growing in the near future. There's a lot to be learned, a lot to understand. I think you guys are learning new information right now that's it's a lot, and you're trying to process it all and really understand what the purpose is. A lot of you guys, I'm getting this feeling of things are happening, and instead of just letting them happen or being upset that they happened, you're kind of like, okay, what's the deeper meaning? What am I supposed to learn? What is my soul supposed to learn? You guys could be getting into rituals, like the moon rituals. You guys could be interested in Native American heritage, stuff like that. Next, we have the Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, I'm getting this as a completely different energy than I normally do. This is this duality of spirituality. So the cups usually represent relationships for me and emotions, especially the Two of Cups that represents balance of emotions, partnership, connection, etc. But this time around, I feel like it's a balance of both sides of you. So I think for some of you guys, you could be very, very religious. You could have grown up very religious, and now you're interested in tarot, and it's kind of leaning towards the opposite end of the spectrum, because I know I grew up going to church and everything else, so anything that was not the Bible and not church was the devil. So I understand like why that could be scary if you are getting into this type of tarot reading or crystals or anything else. But Spirit's saying like this is both sides of you. You can love God or whoever you believe in, and also love tarot, and also love crystals, and also love meditation, because it's all one, it's all the same if you use it for the right purposes, right? So I feel like this is just acknowledging that you are really taking everything you've learned spiritually and otherwise, and you're meshing it together to move forward with more knowledge. And I think that this is also helping you in relationships, for those of you that are in relationships, because you guys are taking the time to really understand and communicate and hold space for your partner where normally you might not have done that. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is the hard work is over. Seven of Wands upright for me is usually something like you guys are like really, really chipping away at something. You're working hard. You're putting a lot of effort in. Now that it's in reverse, I think things are coming a lot more easy for you guys. I think it's more of, again, you went through the tough times. You went through this whole learning curve, and the toughest part is over. You guys are able to take that knowledge, like I said, mend it, make it one with yourself. You're able to explore all areas of yourself. You're able to help your relationship in this, friendships, whatever, your mental health, and like the hardest part's over. You don't have to try anymore. So you could have been trying in your relationship. You could have been trying to be somebody you're not, or to enjoy things that you don't. You try to shy away from things like tarot and crystals and things like that. And Spirit saying like that's no longer a thing. And with the Ace of Wands here, we have a new beginning coming in very quickly. With the Wands, you guys could be fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag. You don't have to be. But the Ace of Wands represents a very quick movement, quick abundance, quick manifestation of something that you've been working on, a quick new beginning. So I think there is a new beginning that's coming very, very shortly for you guys. It has to do with your creative passion. So this could be a creative side of yourself. This could be your love for things that are more spiritual and not so religious based. No matter what it is, there is this new beginning coming for you guys very, very soon. I do feel like it has to do with spirituality or school or career, just because we have the Hierophant here, so it's making me think of teaching or furthering your education, something like that. But there is, for most of you, a very big message of spiritual awakening here, okay? So we are really understanding ourselves and understanding the world around us and the people in our lives through this spiritual awakening. And we're able to, like I said, move forward from any negativity, move forward from the past. We don't have to try anymore. We're really just stepping into our own and like seeing the world through different lenses, through a different light. All right, and we have the Seven of Coins. So 2 sevens so far. So sevens are all about spiritual protection for me. It's all about abundance. If you see 777 a lot, that can be a sign as well. But the Seven of Coins is making me feel like there's this new beginning, came right after the Ace of Wands. This new beginning that you are now, there's a fire burning in you. You have purpose, you have drive, there's something that you really, really are excited about, that you want to work on. The coins have to do with relationships, meaning like the actual people, finances, career, home, etc. It's also about your stability and the grounding effect of life. So it could be nothing tangible. It could just be the fact that you feel grounded, you feel whole, you feel like yourself. I feel like there's this whole, again, with the polarity here, the black and white, there's this whole like duality about you in this two sides, and not in a fake way, and not in a bad way. It's just there's two different parts of you that one you've been ignoring, the other one you've been trying to really, really hone in on, but you're just not that person wholeheartedly. You're not super into whatever that person would be into. For example, religion. For example, a job that you're in you don't like. So with this other side coming out, it's like, again, you're able to mesh them and bring them together and make them one person and be very, very confident and happy and grounded. And because you're in that space, you guys are really able to put your energy and your passions towards the things that really matter to you now. So you're getting the ball rolling, and that can also be the Ace of Wands, that you guys have some idea or creative, like I feel like there's like a business or a spiritual practice that you guys are starting, or there's something that's just new and you guys are really putting a lot of your passion and energy there. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is you guys moving on from any doubt or struggle or emotional instability. Again, you guys I'm getting a sense of very, very grounded and very, very sure, very happy, especially with the Six of Cups energy. This could be going back to the relationships, because Six of Cups is a soulmate card, but at the same time I am seeing this card as more of a give and take. So it's like, again, this big idea and this big message of balance. You guys are finally balancing out, and because you are balancing out, and because your cup is full and you are able to do what makes you happy, and you have that drive for yourself, from yourself, you're able to spread that to other people in your family. So this could be your children, this could be your partner, your friends, your parents. There's just this overall, like, overarching theme of your cup is full so you can fill other people's cups, okay? And then we have the Page of Swords. So again, another new beginning, a new idea. Pages do represent kids, so some of you guys could be pregnant, or you could have a child that's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. I really truly feel like this whole pile is very much about mental and spiritual awakening, a new business, a new idea that's going to bring you passion and abundance. With this Page of Swords, you guys could be starting a business or working on a business that could be connected to spirituality, and you guys are really, like, you're getting lots and lots of new ideas, because now you're finally taking both sides of yourself and coming together, and it's giving you a whole different perspective on the business that you created, because originally you started this with one side of yourself and not really honoring the part that gives you this fire and this burn, this drive and this passion. Okay, so that is for the tarot. We are going to move into Oracle. So I'm going to start off with my mermaid deck, because I do feel like the tarot was very clear. It was a very short and sweet message. I don't want to keep talking your ear off in circles, repeating myself. So, okay, Spirit, for pile 1, what else do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Fell on the floor as usual. That's a staple on my channel. Okay, so we have the Love card. We have Patience. I'll take one more, Spirit. Pile 1, what's coming next? Thank you. And awareness. Okay, what did I say? A lot of grounding, a lot of being able to see things clearly from a different lens, a different perspective. All right, and the bottom of the deck here we have Truth. Thank you, Spirit, for the clarifications. So truth, you guys are finally stepping into your truth. You're finally honoring. I feel like the big, like the question of what's coming next for you, pile 1, it's you really stepping into your own, stepping into your power, doing what you want, taking your life by the reins and making it go into the direction that you truly want it to go into. I feel like for most of your lives, you guys could, I feel like this is like a middle age, like between 20 and 40 group, but you could be any age watching this. I feel like for most of your life up to this point, you've been living for other people. You've been living for your partner, your family, your parents. You've been living for your job. You've been living just to get like the money. And now we are no longer in that space. We've earned what we've earned. We've learned what we learned. We went to school. We were in a job. We've gained a lot of clarity and perspective. And you guys are now moving into the direction of fulfilling your soul's purpose with these two fire images. I really can't like stress this enough. Like, the flames are burning, they're roaring. You guys are finally stepping into that power. I feel like next is only good things, because you are honoring your divine purpose and you are honoring your soul. And now the balance in yourself, in your life, and in the give and take of the universe and God and the blessings, it's all falling into place. You guys are finally I just feel like you guys are full of love right now. You guys could be very stressed out because there's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of big things happening. But again, it's all for the best. It's all good, and it's all coming from love. And you guys are just very, even though you're stressed, you're very, very happy and very, very blessed. And patience. I'm getting this two ways. For some of you guys, you could be very, very eager because you're starting to see the beginning of this new beginning. And you're like, okay, I want it now. I want it yesterday. Spirit's saying it's going to take a little bit of time, but stay present in the thankfulness and in the moment of, wow, this is finally happening for me. For others of you, they're saying you've been very, very, very patient, and you've gone through a lot of ups and downs, and you've done the hard work, you've done the soul searching, you've given this blood, sweat, and tears, and now you're finally able to reap the benefits, okay? And then with awareness, this is just reiterating the fact that you guys are very grounded, very aware. I think you guys are even moving a little bit slower. You're talking a little bit slower. You just have this really, like, I feel like you've gotten really, really wise. And there's this hunger for knowledge, and this hunger to learn more, and this hunger to explore and really dive deep into what makes you tick, okay? So let's jump over to our crystal medicine, shamanic deck. There's so many names for it. Can't get all of them. Okay. So this, I just feel like this is going to slap us all in the face in the best way possible. So Spirit, for pile 1, what messages do we have for this grounded, beautiful, abundant pile? Pile 1, what do they need to know? What needs to be heard, honored, and said for pile 1, Spirit? Thank you. Wow, okay. So cleansing. New beginnings, you have to cleanse your space to let in the new beginnings. And number 6, a lot of moving parts, a lot of things changing, but for the better. And because you guys are so abundant, so open, and so spiritual, Spirit is saying to protect yourself, okay? You could be seeing feathers. You could use feathers for protection. Get some black tourmaline, and definitely sage. All right, we have retreat, the number 24, mountain, and green calcite. So these can all mean something to you. The word is a number, but the number 24 adds up to a 6. So again, another number of transformation, of change. With the mountains and retreat, it's making me think of grounding. You guys could be earth signs, like I said. You could be fire signs, water signs, I'm getting. You could be anything, but with the retreat, it's like this is where you are now, or where you're coming out of. You guys have retreated and really done the work, like I was saying before. And you're able to take everything you've learned, and that's book knowledge, connections knowledge, inner wisdom knowledge, like everything, and you're really taking that and putting it out there in the most beautiful way possible. All right, Spirit, one more card. Thank you. And creativity, here it is. So I think you guys really are having this creative endeavor. There's another 7. We have fire and Bixbite? Bixbite, is that how you say that? I think that's how you say that. So Bixbite. So again, 7 is all about abundance, spiritual protection. So you guys could be fire signs again. And here we go, we have reflection. So again, going within. Winter, that's Sag and Capricorn, the fire and the earth signs that I've been talking about. The number 22, look up what the number 22 means and how that can affect you, okay? So this is just one big message all about Spirit saying, like, you are on the right path and you are literally heading into the most beautiful time of your life, because you are finally in your power. You are owning your power. You are owning everything, and you are just killing the game, guys. Killing it. Okay, Spirit. We're going to move on to the Creator's Oracle deck and get some final messages, pile 1. So what do we need to know? I'll take one message. I feel like this pile is very clear and I don't want to drag it on. So one final message, Spirit. Thank you. Guess what? It's on the floor. Surprise, surprise. Oh, my Lanta. Look at that. Lead your metamorphosis. Butterflies can be important to you. The number 53 could be important to you. That adds up to an 8, which is all about infinite abundance, infinite love, infinite gratitude. Lead your metamorphosis, which you guys are doing. You guys are literally stepping into this metamorphosis and you're taking control of it, and you are literally taking the control and the reins back on your life, is what I said before. This is beautiful, beautiful energy, pile number 1. I'm so excited for you. There's so many good things to come, so many blessings. This is literally just the beginning for you guys. I hope that this resonated. Please let me know if it did and how it resonated down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hello, pile 2. How are you? Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this piece of red jasper, then this reading is for you. Thank you so much for being patient with me with this camera angle. I was telling pile 1, I just don't even feel like being on camera. It was my first day of back to school for the school year, and I just look a hot mess, and I really don't feel like being on camera. And I'm still trying to work on my own camera situation, so I'm recording on my laptop, so I apologize for the angle, but we are here for the reading, not for me. But as always, just thank you for your support no matter what happens, no matter the delay or the angle. You guys are always supporting me, and I really appreciate it. So we will get right into your reading, pile 2, for what is coming next for you. All right, starting off with the Queen of Coins in reverse, the Lovers, the Two of Coins in reverse, the Knight of Coins. A lot of coin energy, so you guys can be earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Swords, no, Knight of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Wands, the Hanged Man in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. Give me a moment to connect with the cards. Okay, so overall, the message that I'm getting is what's coming next for you is learning boundaries, learning how to set boundaries, learning how to balance things a little bit better. Not saying that you can't balance things, but I'm getting this feeling of all these cards that the way that they are, reverse, not reverse, the cards that they actually are, they all to me are showing like conflict. So it's like you fill your plate and then it falls, or you don't have boundaries and you're a yes man. There's something with boundaries and balance, especially with the Ten of Wands. It's really standing out to me right now. I've never noticed, I think that's blueberries on the tree, but Spirit is saying you have like so much fruit, you're so fruitful in your life, and you're having those berries die, they're going black, right? Because you are burdening yourself, you're stressing yourself, you're overwhelmed, there's so much on your plate you can't even keep track of it, and you're literally like driving yourself and your hopes to the ground. The Queen of Coins also is making me feel like you guys are just like lack boundaries, because to me a Queen of Coins is somebody who is confident and sure and has no problem saying no because she knows that she's abundant and fertile and fruitful. With it being in reverse, I feel like there's this almost a sense of like money management. Maybe you guys are very money hungry, and again, not in a bad way. It's just like you see dollar signs and you're like, okay, I don't care what you guys do to me or how you treat me. Like, I'm going to do it because I want the money. I feel like this is a very, very work-oriented pile. We have the Lovers here, so this is like this romanticizing something that's not that great for you. And that could be business or relationship, but I am picking up more on like career or just overall life. You guys romanticize or have these rose-colored glasses on because you are such a positive person and you're such a giving person that you never have a problem doing for other people, but you're not understanding that you need to build those boundaries and set really, really strict boundaries because it's throwing you off. And it's really like there's all these cards about imbalance going on and not being able to choose the right path. So it's almost like you want to stop whatever you're doing and you want to choose the path that's going to best benefit you, but instead you continue to be a yes man and you continue to lack boundaries and just say, okay, whatever, like if you want to throw me around, throw me into the fire, throw me to the wolves, it's fine. And then with the 9 of Coins here, this is telling me that you are a very hardworking person. You're somebody who tends to their seeds. You're somebody that takes their time, and you're very patient and you're very caring, you're very grounded, you're very sure of yourself, but again, romanticizing. So in this picture, it's like he's too busy looking at the little bird. He doesn't see that all these watermelons are marked. There's something off with all these watermelons. So it's like you have a lot going on around you, a lot of stress, but then at the same time you're like looking at the one little good thing and you're like, it's okay. Like, look at how cute that little bird is. Look at how much money I'm making. Like, it's okay. So Spirit's really putting this emphasis on we need to put boundaries no matter what it is, if it's relationship, job, family. I'm just feeling this big sense of, like, I'm not even going by the cards, like each individual card. The message I'm like being yelled at is boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Okay, the Knight of Swords. I'm getting this feeling of like you guys can't move forward with things that you think about, or maybe you want to say stuff and you don't because lack of boundaries. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to upset anybody. You guys could be a Libra. With the Hanged Man as well, like you guys are not, like, you're go with the flow, but you're not. You guys can be very uptight, high strung, and type A. But Spirit's kind of like, where is that when people are walking all over you like a doormat? Where is that when your boss is asking you to stay way over for free? Where is that when your partner is treating you like garbage or your parents are saying something to you? Why are you so type A, high strung when it comes to your job, but why aren't you like that in your life? Okay, this is a very clear message. All right, pile 2. And then the King of Wands in reverse. Again, there's this feeling of stifling yourself. You are not letting yourself really be because you're too busy letting people use you like a doormat. Okay, so that is the tarot for that. I'm going to move into my mermaid deck. I am really loving my mermaid deck again. I got this last year, 2 years ago. Haven't used it in a while, but I'm really, really enjoying it again. So for pile 2, Spirit, what messages do we have for pile 2 and this lack of boundary? Okay, we have be spontaneous. I can never say that word. Be spontaneous. So for me, that is telling me be spontaneous. Take a chance by shocking people and saying no, because you're not a no person. You're a yes person. So Spirit saying, rock, okay to say no. Like, don't be afraid to say no. All right, for pile 2. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, I fell on the floor as per usual, but breaking free. Breaking free from what? The chains or the hair that people have on you. It is okay to say no. It is okay to say no, period. There's no reason. You don't have to explain to anybody. You need to set boundaries for your energy, for your mind, your time, your space. You can only give so much, okay? And you have to stop romanticizing it Here we go. Solitude on the bottom of the deck. Take time for you. Stop giving all the time. Gentleness. This is you. This is your energy. You guys are very gentle. But they're saying you can do this in a gentle way. You can set boundaries in a gentle way. I feel like you guys are worried that if you set boundaries and you say no, people are going to think that you're not a nice person, or like it could be family and you feel obligated and then you think that they're going to judge you because you said no. No, everyone says no except you. That's the message I'm getting, is like everyone in your life can say no except you. So you have to work on setting those boundaries, okay? Firm boundaries. All right. I'm not feeling this, actually. I am feeling Secret Creators. Spirit for pile 2. Messages. How can they set firmer boundaries? How can they move forward? Pile 2, Spirit, pile 2. Find your sacred flow, pile 2. Find your sacred flow. The number 12 can be relevant. You add that and it's a 3. 3 is all about networking, communication. Find your sacred flow. Find your balance of when you'll do something and when you won't. Find your balance. Find your boundaries. What is coming next for you guys, pile 2? Balance, boundaries, being able to do more for yourself instead of doing more for others. And I feel like for this pile, that might sound a little weird, but at the same time, you guys understand how important that would be to you, is to have the boundaries. That would give you a whole different life, because I feel like you guys spread yourself so thin. You guys could be Scorpios. You guys could be Aries. You guys could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like I mentioned earlier. Libra. Okay, what's this card? You are light, the number 56. That could be relevant. You add that up, you get an 11. Look up the master number 11. Literally, I feel like you guys are the type of people that you really like external validation. So again, Libra, Scorpio, Aries, but it doesn't mean it in like a condescending, cocky way. It's more of like you were the teacher's pet. You like to be praised. You like to do good. You like everybody to like you. You don't like to rock the boat. You don't like to upset people. And that's like a beautiful quality, because you are so giving and you're so kind. But Spirit's saying you are light no matter what you do. No matter what you do, people are going to love you because you're a good person. Move beyond intention to belief. So this is, I'll say no next time. Or you'll get asked something and then you'll get annoyed and you'll vent and you'll be like, I'm not saying yes next time. And then they ask you to do something or a favor or to do X, Y, and Z, and you're like, okay, fine, I'll do it one more time. Move beyond the intention. So don't think that you will, just do it. Do it, because once you start doing it, you guys are going to feel a million times better. The stress and this overwhelming feeling is going to be gone, and you guys will be able to really step into your sacred flow and really get all this good that's coming to you and actually get some time to yourself, this solitude. Overrate your intuition, the number 2. So partnerships, okay? Overrate your intuition. I think that you need to go more within. Again, like I said earlier, you have to start doing for yourself what you do for others. You could be giving your partner in your relationship 110 and they give you nothing, or you give the bigger percentage, which is fine. I'm not saying don't do that, but at the same time, make sure it's a healthy balance. Make sure everything in your life is a healthy balance. And again, this isn't to be petty, but if you do so much for other people and that person doesn't do anything for you, that's not okay. That's where you need to set the boundary. So Spirit's clarifying that for me, because I think some of you guys are going to kind of misunderstand what I'm saying. In areas of your life where you give and get nothing in return, that's where you need to set the boundaries. If you have a friendship or a relationship where you guys are constantly giving and taking, and you guys are constantly helping each other out, there's a reason for boundaries, because you both respect each other enough to reciprocate and give thanks for what the person's doing. This is in areas that they don't reciprocate. And when it says overrate your intuition, I feel like there's an underlying issue with somebody or a certain situation that there's a reason why they don't give back. Like Spirit's saying, really tap into that intuition, because there's something off here. All right, One more, Spirit. Okay, thank you. And again, with the intention, raw intention, the number 22. You have a lot of master numbers. You guys are very, very powerful, very spiritual, and very, very, like, aware, present. So Spirit really wants you to start breaking free from these feelings of, I have to, I should, they're going to be mad at me if. No, it doesn't matter. You're living this life for you. Be spontaneous, take a chance, and step outside of your comfort zone, okay? And then, oof, Spirit is killing you. What do you really want? Bottom of the deck, number 27, adds up to a 9. 9s are all about cycles closing. What do you really want? Do you really want people to use you as a doormat? Do you really want people to constantly take advantage of you? Do you really want to constantly be left in the dust when it comes to you needing help? If the answer is no, set those boundaries, okay? So I'm going to actually pull for you guys. They're making me pull an angel oracle. So for some of you guys, you want to ask a question. Now's your time. We will see what we get. We can get a yes or no. We can get a message. Either way, you're going to apply it to the question and how it resonates with you. So Spirit, any questions that are being asked right now for pile 2, please give me an answer. All right, we have peaceful resolution. I feel like some of you guys are scared about a specific situation. Give me 2 more, Spirit. Take action. 1 more, Spirit. Thank you. Meditation brings answers. Again, going within. Okay, so take those 3 messages: peaceful resolution, take action, and meditations bring answers. Take that as it resonates to your question, pile 2. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope that you understand what Spirit is trying to say. They're trying to protect you by setting these boundaries. They want you to be the best version of yourself and not be a doormat for people. So if this reading resonated, please let me know. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I always appreciate you guys coming back and your support. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose this Dalmatian Jasper, then this reading is for you. Thank you so much for being flexible as always and supporting me. I apologize for this angle. I was telling the other piles that I'm still working on my camera situation. I look a hot mess today. I don't feel like getting back on the camera face to face right now, so bear with the angle. I appreciate you guys supporting me always, no matter what the angle, and we will get right into it. So pile 3, this is what is coming next for you guys. So let's get started. Ooh, starting off strong with the Empress. You guys could be Taurus, Virgo, maybe Libra. The High Priestess. Yes, 2 major arcanas right off the bat. The 2 of Swords. Queen of Wands in reverse. We're moving out of arrogance. 6 of Wands. Death card in reverse. We could have Scorpio on the table, or Scorpio watching. King of Cups in reverse. Okay. So let me just connect with the cards here. Spirit, what is coming next for pile 3? Okay, we have a big ego death going on with pile 3 here, okay? A big transformation. We are not totally open. Maybe we're not ready for this, but you guys do feel like you're going through some sort of transformation. And with the Queen of Wands being in reverse, I'm getting this feeling of going from a place of selfishness and judgment. There's some sort of like, we are no longer arrogant. We're no longer that person. We're moving on to bigger and better things here, okay? I think this could be... I'm actually going to get some clarification for you guys before I keep talking. Spirit, what is this all about? Give me an overall message, Spirit. Okay, that's what I figured. The Three of Cups in reverse. So for this pile, I do feel like if it's not your ego death, you guys have let go of a friend or somebody. There was this feeling of deceit, miscommunication, lies. I feel like this was a group friendship. And this was something that has really shaken up your day-to-day life because you guys were very close. But Spirit is making it very clear that you guys are too good. Like, I'm literally seeing, like, this saint-like energy, this angel-like energy. Like, you guys are just so good. You're good people. You're very intuitive. You're very kind. You're very, like, you always root people on. And this cutout was meant to happen. With the Empress, like I said, you guys could be Taurus, Virgo. The High Priestess, you have Aquarius, you have Scorpio on the table. Also Libra with the Empress, because that's like the Venus card. Yeah, I'm not, like, they're like, all right, don't even go card to card. We're just going to tell you what they say. So thank you, Spirit. So they're saying, like, there was this feeling of you guys were kind of blind, right? So you had your guard up. You weren't really seeing things for what they actually were. But you had your guard up enough where you weren't constantly hurt. But they're emphasizing the fire in this card. And it's like there was literal chaos going on. And you didn't seem to notice because you were just in La La Land, living best life. Like, the world is fine. There's sunshine and rainbows and unicorns and white bunnies everywhere. And Spirit's like, but that wasn't the case. And they kind of showed you the truth. They showed you, they exposed things for you. They had you tap into your intuition and really understand the situation for what it was. And now you're coming out. This is a mixed message, specifically with this card. You guys could be coming out on top, and now you're going to be successful and better than ever. On the other hand, it's like this was the type of person that this person was. Like, they needed to be best of the best. They needed to be center of attention. And that energy is gone because you're not like that. Like, this was them being very on their high horse all the time, like needing the praise and needing the attention. And then this was you, like Mother Mary, like just super calm and like loving everybody and everything. And I feel like this was a friend or something, a close connection. But there was a group of three. And that group of three is now broken. But Spirit's saying it's okay, like, there is going to be more to celebrate, and there will be a lot of happiness and abundance and positivity for you, but we needed to release this negative energy, this negative leech type of energy, and from this, you guys are spiritually awakening, whether you realize it or not. It might not be like a full-on spiritual awakening, but Spirit's saying, like, you're stepping up for yourself, and you are putting, like, setting the bar high for your expectations for friends or relationships, but I'm getting this is more like a friend. Again, this is a general reading though, so apply this to how it would resonate for you. This could, instead of a friend, it could be a job or whatever the case is, but I'm just going to go with friend. And they're saying there's a lot more for you to take in from this. Like, this all happened for a reason. There's a bigger purpose here. And there's 2 moons, so you guys could be Cancers because Cancer is ruled by the moon. You guys have Cancer in your chart, saying that these both are side by side. I'm going to see if I can show you. So with the Two of Swords, she has her eyes closed and her guard up. With the High Priestess, her eyes are open and she's more relaxed. So Spirit's saying, like, that is where you are at right now. Like, you're able to relax because you don't have this need to perform or impress this person. There's no more stress, there's no more negativity. Like, you're able to just be because you are this light being and this loving, caring being. And Spirit is saying that you have the ability to actually embrace that and not have this stress of negative energy. Okay, so we are going to move into our Astrology of Arcana deck, or Arcana of Astrology. I always do this. And I'm going to read from the book for this one. So pile 3. Oh my gosh, what did I say? Libra. You guys could be a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. Again, Libra is somebody who's very fair. They always want to make things fair. So if you're not fair, the Libra does not want to be around you. And you're also somebody who's very passive. Libras are not aggressive. They're not the fighting type. So you are fine going through the flames with your eyes closed. But there was something that happened where you just ended up being like, nope, I can't do this anymore. And you stood your ground. Rightfully so. Pile 3. Thank you, Spirit. We have Chiron. I believe this is the lesson teacher. And we have one on the floor as per usual. And we have Gemini. So you could have Gemini in your chart. This could have started in Gemini season. The Gemini, though, I do feel like it's emphasizing this feeling of two-face. This person being hot and cold. Just this feeling of and no offense to any Geminis watching, but that's what I'm getting. All right, so we are going to read from the book. Excuse me. So I'll read Libra and Gemini too, even though, you guys, I'm sure you guys know. Also, Geminis are very communicative and they're very open and honest. So that could have been what you guys were doing as well. So we have Libra and the scales. Elements air. Opposite zodiac is Aries. So you guys could have tapped into your sister sign's energy of being very direct and forward. Okay. Libra is a gentle reminder to handle conflicts with grace and poise. Wow. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Spirit. Sometimes you have to work with someone you aren't a fan of, but if you keep an open mind, you may find that you share the same goals, or at the very least are able to work together amicably. A lot of astrology is about balancing your needs with your wants, sorting out this energy from that energy. But with the Libra scales, it is even more crucial that you weigh both sides of a situation thoroughly. Now is not the time for rash decisions. So I do feel like you guys were very, very, you took your time. Quality sleep from Sleep Number, because a quality night's sleep is scientifically proven.
It's going to be the hardest, but one of the greatest things you'll ever do.
It's something that you do to care for people.
I feel like you guys took your time. You were very, this was a long time coming. Again, you had your eyes closed in the flames for a very long time. And you finally weighed the scales out and you realized this just wasn't going to work. All right, we're going to move into Gemini. So we have the twins. Opposite side is Sag. So this person could have been very abrasive, very confrontational. But it says, your ability to adapt to a new situation is going to be your greatest strength right now. A wave of change is coming your way, and at times you feel like this isn't progress, but it is. Sometimes staying afloat is the goal. Life isn't always just getting from point A to point B. You will need to rely on your networking and social skills to get something done in the near future, so Gemini is here as a little nudge in the direction. Evaluate the connections that you have. Are you maintaining them? Are you offering or just taking? People remember these interactions. So for me, that's telling me, with the Gemini card, it's a mix of a message for you and also, Spirit highlighting the message or the energy from the other person. So, they were just taking, they weren't giving. You might have not been connecting with them. You might have not really tried with them. But things are working out for the better. Like I said, we've let go of this networking, this connection is gone, but now we are focusing on the better and the future. What's to come is, sorry if you guys hear my phone, what is to come, it's beautiful blessings and stillness and abundance and just peace is what I'm getting, just peace. All right, so we're gonna move into Chiron. All right, so Chiron is the healer, and their symbols are keys, herbs, shooting stars, and rainbows. So all new beginnings, right? So it says, in a reading, Chiron appears when we have that nagging feeling of self-doubt we just can't shake. You already have all the tools that you need to solve your... Oh my gosh. You already have all the tools that you need to solve your problem. You just need to do some deep reflection to find them. Try as we may, even the most evolved of people carry their trauma with them everywhere they go. How they use this trauma is what's important. Are you lashing out at those around you? This is making me think of the other human, the other person, or the other situation. Were they lashing out? Or were they focusing their emotions on something productive to better their lives and their community? This asteroid carries with it the delicate balance between inward focus, tending to yourself, and outward focus, tending to others. Okay, I'll pause there because I feel like that's just the whole point, and I'm getting a very strong Libra energy now with that a lot of balance going on. And now that this negative energy has left, the scales have balanced just a little bit more. So you really considered, like, is this person adding anything to my life? Are they helping me in any way? And it's not in a selfish way, but you finally, like, you might not be happy about it, you might not be okay about it, but overall you guys are balancing the scales and you have made the choice to release something that was no longer serving you. So Spirit is commending you for that. And we are going to pull some mermaid cards. Pile 3, Spirit. Okay, we have relaxation. Again, what did I say before? This feeling of peace. You guys can just woo motherfucking saw. Pile 3, Spirit. Thank you. We have gratitude. Okay, so you're very thankful for this newfound peace. You're thankful for the release, this weight off your shoulders. I think that you guys are starting to see the light in the situation. One more, Spirit. Thank you. On the floor. Positivity. Oh my gosh, pile 3. There we are. This is what is coming to you. Positivity. What is coming to you? Gratitude and positivity and peace. Only good things, my friends. Only good things. Okay, I'm going to pull, lastly, some of my Crystal Medicine Oracle deck for pile 3, and then we will wrap this up because Spirit's being very clear. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Moving forward. You guys are releasing and moving forward. The number 19 could be relevant. That adds up to a 10, which adds up to a 1, which is new beginnings, cycles ending, and air sign. So very, very strong Libra energy here. We have self-mastery, the number 27, and the spiders. So spiders, you could be seeing them a lot. The number 27 could be relevant. That could be an age. That adds up to a 9, which is another cycle completion. And self-mastery, you guys are finally balancing the scales and doing what's best for you. You're not afraid to speak your truth right now, which is awesome. And last but not least, personal power. You guys took back your personal power, and the number 20. You add that, you get a 2, and that is all about partnerships, okay? So you guys are really taking back your personal power when it comes to your partnerships and the people around you. You guys are really stepping into this phase of happiness and relaxation, and you're really in a spot where you're like, anything that is no longer serving me, any toxic people, they can leave. I don't need them. And you guys are just bettering yourself and your life in that way. So I hope that resonated, pile 3. Please let me know in the comments below if it did. Please like, share, and subscribe this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.